Hello, today I'm looking at Majjhima number 144, and this is called the ChannoVada Sutta, or Advice to Channa. Now it deals with suicide, so just give you the advisory before I start. So the location is Rajagaha in the bamboo grove in the school sanctuary, which is where Buddha is residing. But most of the action happens at the Wiltshire Peak Mountains. And the people involved are Buddha and the Venerable Sariputta, the Venerable Mahakunda, and the Venerable Channa. And so, as I say, this sutta opens at Wiltshire's Peak, where the Venerable Sariputta, Mahakunda, and Channa are staying. Now, Venerable Channa is gravely ill, is in increasing pain, and is thinking of suicide, telling Venerable Sariputta that he has no desire to live. Venerable Sariputta implores Venerable Channa not to take his own life, that whatever needs attending to, Sariputta will do it, provide food, medicines, become an attendant. But Channa says he lacks for nothing and states, and here I'm referring to the translation by Sister Upalavanna, which seems to be the most understandable translation to me. And she translates it as, Channa says, for a follower who has done his duties by the teacher pleasantly, there is nothing wrong if he takes a weapon to end his life. Remember it as that. And the Bodhi translation uses the word blameless. The person is blameless. So Sariputta then asked the question of Channa, Friend Channa, do you regard the I consciousness, and things cognizable by the mind through I consciousness thus, this is mine, this I am, this is myself? And then Sariputta repeats the question for each of the other sense organs, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the body, the mind, that this is mine, and do you regard it as thus? This is mine, this I am, this is myself. And Channa replies, I do not. In each case, this is not mine, this I am not, this is not myself. And how is that? Asks Sariputta. Channa replies, it is through directly knowing that what is seen, heard, tasted, smelt, felt, thought about, ceases, i.e. temporary. That I know, this is not mine, this I am not, this is not myself. Then the Venerable Mahakunda said to Channa, therefore, friend Channa, this teaching of the Blessed One is to be constantly given attention. This leads to the end of discontent. After this, Sariputta and Mahakunda departed, and soon after they were gone, Channa committed suicide. On hearing this, Sariputta went to Buddha at the squirrel sanctuary and asked what the future would be. Buddha answered, Sariputta, didn't Venerable Channa tell you he was blameless? Sariputta replied that Venerable Channa had local friendly families and supporters. So that to me might be a bit non sequitur, but it's trying to understand suicide as seen in the Buddhist tradition, I suppose, about letting down your friends and relatives, which may be an issue. Anyway, Buddha agreed. Channa had local families as supporters. But this is not to say that Channa is blameworthy, i.e. that he's deserted his friends and supporters. One is only blameworthy if, in ending this life, he hopes for a new life. This did not happen with Channa. He committed suicide blamelessly. This is what the Blessed One said, and Sariputta was satisfied and delighted in the Blessed One's words. And that's the end of Majjhima number 144. Again, it's quite difficult to follow this one, but I think a background reading of something I came across is a paper entitled "The Suicide Problem in the Pali Canon." It's by a chap called Wiltshire, and it's from the Journal of the International Association of Buddhist Studies. So I'll just put a mention of that in the description if you want to follow that one up. Anyway, thanks for watching.